Okay, welcome guys. In this paper, in this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how we can have a solution to question 4. Yeah, this question 4 of the paper 9709 October November for the year 2022, the variant 31. So we have this question solve the equation. Solve the equation. So we have tan that is x plus 45 degrees equals to, that is a 2 cot x, and then we have 4, we have 0 degrees less than x, which is actually less than 180 degrees. So the value of x should be more than 0 but strictly less than 180. 0 and 180 are not supposed to be inclusive. So how do we solve this one here? So I'll start you off quickly. So in our solution, there are two things that I want you to know. When you're given tan, that is a plus b, you can have tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. So this is the identity that you're going to use. And then again, cot x is the same as 1 over tan x. So we're going to use these formulas to solve this question here. Okay, so let me start to solve it. So we are having a tan x plus 45. Let's solve this one first. So this one will be the same as tan x plus tan 45 divided by 1 minus tan x tan 45. But guys, tan 45 equal to 1. So we can replace any instance, any occurrence of tan 45 by 1, such that you're going to end up having tan x then plus 1. Okay, don't know why I'm mixing these colors. Let me just write in blue, in black. So we're going to have tan x plus 1 divided by 1 minus tan x times 1. So you'll end up having this solution that is 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x. 1 minus tan x. 1 minus tan x. So we can give maybe a mark. Let's give a mark for that. And then we go to solve the other side. We have to compare the other side. So in the other side, we had 2 cot x. This one you can have it as 2 over tan x. So how do we solve for for these two equations? So we can equate them. Yeah, so we can have 1 plus tan x over 1 minus tan x equal to 2 over tan x. And then we can cross multiply from here. So you realize, like, we are going to multiply 2 by 1 minus tan x. It will be 2 into 1 minus tan x, which equals to, we are also going to multiply 1 plus tan x by tan x. So now we are going to be led to this solution. This is going to give us 2 minus 2 tan x equal to tan x plus tan squared of x. So we can group these terms. We form something like a quadratic equation, because you can see we're having power 2, then power 1, and then we're having a constant term. So we can have tan squared x, and then you have plus tan x. I've just flipped it. Just flip it horizontally. So actually you're going to end up with these results. So this one you're going to have tan squared x. So for this case you can have plus this tan x minus 2 tan x, which is giving you 3 tan x, then minus 2, which equal to 0. So here we can apply you can use quadratic formula to get the value of tan x. So tan x will be the same as what? So let me erase this one here, right in the same color. So we can have tan x being, we can start with the negative b, which is negative 3. So this is our b value. Then plus or minus the square root of our b squared, which is a 3 squared, which is giving us 9, minus 4 into, we have our a is 1, and then our c is negative 2. So we can have 1 times negative 2. Then we divide the answer by 2 times 1. So this is giving us tan x as negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 17 over 2. So obviously we're having two values of tan x. So when you solve for the first value, we can have the value of tan x. We can have the value of tan x being, our tan x will be negative 3 plus the square root of 17 over 2, which is giving us, you can use your calculator. Let me use my calculator here. Yeah, let me get my calculator here. So where's the calculator? So calculator, okay. So it should be in degree mode for this case, because of the domains of x that you are given. So I can do, that's negative 3. Okay, you open the bracket, negative 3 plus the square root of 17. Then you close the bracket, answer over 2. So we are getting the value of tan x to be, to four significant figures, it will be 0.5616 to 4 decimal places, I mean. So that is tan x. And then we can get the inverse tan of x, which is going to give the inverse tan of tan x, which is giving us x. So inverse tan of 0.5156 is giving us, yeah, so we can get the inverse tan by pressing shift tan. It's giving us the value 29.32 degrees. So we can get the other value. So the other value is very simple. So what you have to do, you will take tan x in this case to be negative 3 minus the square root of 17 over 2, which is giving you, so let me get it for you. So we're having minus here. So this one is giving me negative 3 point, this is not the value of x, this is the value of tan x. I'm sorry for writing that. So this is tan x. So this, it will be negative 3.56. That's 56155. So the value of x will be, if you get the inverse tan, so this is going to give you negative 74, negative 74.32. But in this case, we need to get the positive values of the angles, which are giving us the tangent to be negative. So you can come up with that cast rule. That's a unit circle. So we can divide it into 4 quadrants. So we can have cast. I like using this abbreviation cast. So for cast, this means that in this quadrant, all the ratios are positive. But I don't need the positive ratio. I only need the negative tan. So for this case, tan here will be positive, so I don't need the Then I also don't need the angle for this case. This one I don't need because it will be more than 180. So the angle must lie in between here. The angle must be here. So this is 180 degrees. So we can move back by 74 units. So we can have the answers 180 minus 74 degrees, which is giving us the answer is so 180 minus not 74 degrees. It's supposed to be 74.32 to get the correct answer. 0.32. So we are going to get 105. So the answer is 105.68 degrees. So this 0.32. So that one gives us the solution for the two values of x in the domain that they asked us to get. So I can just refer you back to the question. You can see I've written so much. Okay, this is our domain 0, which is less than x, of which x is also again less than 180. Thank you. In our next tutorial, I'll be solving question number 4. Question number 5, not number 4. Okay, thank you.